Your channeled message is the mountain, guys. Okay, so we'll dive in here and get messages here, especially if you are in Kanyamba root. This is very important to you here. Okay, so the mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you are feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy of air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion here. So if you are in Kanyamba root here, guys, okay, you are more connected to the mountain. You should know this, okay, because a mountain is actually more like a mid-heaven between you and the spirit. So when you climb the mountain and you communicate with the energy of Inkanyamba, it actually hears you more. Okay, the mountain is connected to Mother Earth and the Sky Father. Okay, so that's why. So you are connecting with both these two energies here. Okay, so the Sky Father is in control of water, okay, for the rain to happen. Okay, Mother Earth, it's all about grounding. So these two forces actually control when it should rain and how, okay, as far as the cosmic forces are concerned. So that's why the mother is being recognized before we can actually connect with the Sky Father as far as rain is concerned. So we are here in September where it is that time when rain, that's exactly what we are welcoming, right? Okay, so that's why there is a lot of winds, okay? So the energy that is present is that more of mother, okay, of which is the earth. That's why the wind will definitely make dust, a lot of dust, okay? So that's the presence of the mother there, okay? Trying to welcome the energy of the sky, of which is the rain, okay? So these two are actually connected. So actually, the reason I'm making this video is to actually to make you understand the connection between this spirit and the spirits of the mountains entirely here. Remember, at the mountains there are also spirit that dwells there and also in the caves. Okay, so what is actually the connection between the spirit and lebollo, or should I say koma ya banna? Okay, the man initiation that happens in winter. Okay, so remember, winter is connected to Capricorn and the energy of Aquarius. Okay, so here winter falls in June, July. Okay, June, July, August. Okay, between these 3 months, June, July, August, that's when men climb the mountain, okay, for initiation, because the spirit of the mountain is actually present, of which is the season of Capricorn and the season of Aquarius, of which Capricorn is earth, Aquarius is air. Okay, that's what makes heaven together. So that is the time that is being utilized for men to climb the mountain for initiation. Okay, this is a tradition that has been followed by African cultures here. For some of you already, you know. So it doesn't matter whether umupedi, umutrana, umu or you are Ndebele, or you are Xhosa, or you are Swati. All these cultures, they follow this. Okay, this is something that has been followed by tradition. Okay, based on the gods that are connecting with them. Okay, yeah, this is something that comes with our own spirit guides, our ancestors, especially those of the paternal. Okay, that of the father. Okay, yeah, it is connected more with the ancestors of the paternal, or should I say the crown, the masculine energy. Okay, this was somewhat to connect and to enhance that masculine energy here, okay? At the same time, it was to make sure that our communities don't necessarily run short of water when spring sprung, when summer rises, okay? Yeah, that was the whole point, so that everything is aligned for us here, okay? So the rule of man was to go there and connect with this energy of the masculine. So in the olden days, this energy was more over possessed by masculine energy, of which these are our great grandfathers here, okay? So the reason why you find that nowadays even women have this energy within them through the ancestral connection when it comes to the, you know, the grandfather. You may find that yes, you do possess this connection, or you possess this energy through your grandfather or your great grandfather coming through you, okay? But literally and truthfully, so this is the energy that connects with the masculine energy, because it's a feisty energy. And in the olden days, when this spirit chooses you, such individuals were not necessarily allowed to live around the community, okay? They were necessarily living somewhere around you know, the mountain where it is safe for them to be there, because they possess this energy and it's very strong, and you know, it can be destructive at times. So that's why you may find that there is a particular healer that dwells or resides somewhere around the mountains. These are some of the people that were chosen by the spirit to deliver messages to the community should natural disasters arise, okay? Yeah, something like that. So this was the main reason, the whole point, okay, of men's initiation, okay? Yeah, from boys to men, okay? Yeah, something like that. And this was also to make sure that the spirit recognizes these masculines here, so that they become stable and they stand their ground. That's why it's been said that "Monna ke tlhogo ya lapa." Okay, that's what they mean. You are the crown, and for you to wear that crown, you must climb the mountain there and claim your crown there. That's the whole reason of the initiation, the men's initiation in the African culture. Okay, hence it is Heritage Month. That's why I thought it is very important for me to actually make this video for some of you here, especially the masculine, so that you actually get to understand the root as far as why the initiation, okay? And this was also to make sure that some diseases connected to the masculine, okay, are eliminated here and prevented, okay, through the rituals and everything that happens there, okay? That's why you may find that ba apara letsoku, okay, while they are there doing whatever those rituals are, okay? Sometimes ba apara letsoku the red, and ba apara letsoku the white. So the white, they actually connect with the sky, okay, and the red connects with that of the earth, okay? That's the whole point. It's a connection that was being built, and a connection between the gods that our own ancestors were worshiping at that time. So this is why you may find that most people now are being possessed by this spirit, because things are no longer being followed accordingly. And because of the times moving, the times changing here, some, they don't necessarily support whatever this is, or should I say the rituals that were held at this time. And moreover, that thing of abuse of power of those that were in charge of those type of initiations. So it is no longer safe for our children to kind of like go there for those type of initiation, okay? So it was very important. So as things transform, as things change, yeah, those things can actually happen even, okay, in a medical term here, okay, of which is circumcision, all right, of which circumcision doesn't necessarily connect you, it actually disconnects you with that spirit, and this makes the spirit go against you because of that fact, okay, yeah, so it doesn't necessarily connect you with that particular energy, okay? It doesn't necessarily give you the rite of passage so that you are safe from that type of energy, okay? Yeah, something like that. That's why this energy was somewhat controlled in a way. So even the alignment of the seasons was actually correct, okay? There was no such thing as late rain or anything like that. Okay, everything was kind of like aligned like that. As you can see, the seasons can be more confusing nowadays. Okay, it is mainly because of the misalignment and the disconnection to Mother Earth. Okay, not understanding when to do what and how. Okay, yeah, such things. So that's why men were actually supposed to go there, so that when Capricorn and Aquarius season ends, then they come back and everything is actually good. So ceremonies were held to kind of like celebrate and all that. Okay, and this brings what? Joy, harmony, and everything like that. So in times like this, now this energy rises based on what already has happened, what already has transpired. So if you are Inkanyamba root, you may find that you will find difficulty at this time, especially if the needful has not been followed correctly. Okay, so the spirit might necessarily bother you at this time. So as Inkanyamba root, it's very important for you to connect more with the mountain and also the water that are actually near the mountain. So this is how you connect, because it is connected with the water. Okay, this is how you align your energy and make sure that you find peace within. Okay, by spending much time there. Okay, especially during specific times. Okay, so that you align and connect with this energy within you. It doesn't necessarily create problems as far as your energetic field is concerned here, guys. Okay, so yeah, it is connected with Capricorn and Aquarius. Those that actually have that more like as the sun sign can actually possess this energy. Okay, that's all. So let's get to the cards and see more messages here as far as the energy is concerned. Spirit, can you speak more as far as the energy that is here is concerned, guys? Okay. Spirit, can you speak more as far as the energy that is here is concerned? So it is connected to number 8, number 9. Okay. That's Capricorn, that's Aquarius. Okay. Yeah. So you can come up as number 8, you can come up as number 9. So you have to know the energy that carries you and how to control it. So let's see more messages for you, my collective here. Spirit, can you speak? Here. The heart guardian. So the heart guardian is saying, love and let yourself be loved. Okay. So Spirit, tell me more as far as the energy that is here is concerned. The moon. Okay, so we're having the moon. The moon is saying, take notes of initiative. Look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we're having the Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. Okay, like I said, look at this. We're having the Heart Guardian here, and we're also having the moon. All right, we're also having the moon. For some of you, it can also be the spirit trying to connect with you at this time here. So it is very important to take notes. Okay, take notes of the messages that perhaps that they are coming now at this time. Okay, because remember, this spirit, if it is misaligned, it actually closes your heart chakra. You see, we're having the heart guardian at the heart here. Okay, and remember, Saturn is actually connected to the moon also. Okay, so let's see. So the heart guardian is saying you are loved, lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding you whole world at that time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are highly loving. You are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding in challenges to feel love at this time, it's important to you, it is important for you to give yourself credit, okay, where it is due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, okay, this can actually usher in energies that allows you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. For some of you, there's a connection between you and the energy itself, okay? Because you are not necessarily talking about love here or relations. So the Sky Father is here saying, trust in the unknown. Perhaps for some of you, that's the spirit connecting with you. Okay, so we're having the great teacher at the top. Learn from spiritual experiences here. So we're also having Mother Moon here. We are also having Mother Moon here coming in for you here, guys. Okay, so Mother Moon is saying lunar energies are surrounding your life. allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you are being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic edges are increased. So take note of any feelings arising at the time. They are messages from your soul and angels. Okay, the moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. Okay, so when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secret, she reveals everything. Okay, so if you are so you could be a karanga, that's what I'm getting also. So if you are connected to the sky father, you are meant to be seen, you are meant to be out there. Remember, only the sky is the limit, guys. Okay, so only the moon can actually hide you, only the moon can cast a shadow, okay, if it's not being recognized here. Okay, something like that. That's exactly what I'm getting with this energy here. Okay, so until you do the needful, okay, until you do the needful, perhaps this is something that for some of you, you are avoiding, you are running away from, or something like that here, guys. And this is something that is destined to be in your life or anything like that, irregardless. Okay, irregardless of the transformations that are happening in life recently or anything like that here, guys. Okay, so let's tap into the tarot quickly. Let's tap into the tarot quickly and see messages or more messages for you, my collective. Okay, and that's exactly what makes the energy masculine and feminine. Okay, because of Mother Earth and Father Sky. Yeah, so we're having strength, Leo energy here. Okay, we're having justice at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so the strength here, yeah, look at this. This is the earth element here, the Four of Pentacles here. It is something you have inherited here. Okay, you could be connected to the lion here. It's either Uminatau or something like that here. Okay, something like that. Or you are a masculine, or this is something that you have inherited from your paternal side here, from your father's side here. Okay, because the sun is actually your father's side, and whatever this energy is, it can be that it is hanging now because you are not doing the needful here, and for you to do so, you need the strength to do so. Okay, the strength within, I'm speaking of the strength within here, guys, for you to be able to work with the spirit. Okay, yeah, this is something that you have inherited. This is a gift. Okay, this is your destiny, guys. This is something that you are connected with, whomever you could be. Okay, yeah, something like that. So the only thing you have to align, or should I say realign, so that you have that connection. That's exactly the connection that the heart guardian is speaking of, because it is destined to be. This is something that is written in the stars for you. You just have to find balance. For some of you, connect with number 8, not necessarily 9. Okay, so Capricorn could be specific somewhere in your chart or something like that here. Okay, yeah, something like that. So you could be overwhelmed. Okay, you could be overwhelmed by this, or you feel like this is more of a burden to you here. Okay, so you are very intuitive. There are messages that you receive through spirit. Virgo energy, could be Virgo, Leo, it doesn't have to be here, guys. Okay, so you receive messages thanks to this energy. Okay, yeah, something like that. For some of you, feel like this is more of a burden to you, so perhaps you don't want to accept this. Okay, yeah, so something, this is more like you have to go back to the roots here. The Six of Swords in reversal, this is just that, because if you don't, it's more like the energy now is trapping you. Okay, it's trapping you, like keeping you stuck in a way. That's exactly, okay, limiting you in a way. So listen to the messages that are coming in from spirit at the time, because they are meant to heal you, not to bind you. This is the truth. Okay, the King of Swords connected to Aquarius energy. So for some of you, you are connected to number 9. Okay, yeah, something like that for you guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. So it can be that your own spirits are trying to connect with you, my collective here, trying to reach out to you. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let me get more cards and actually close this reading for you. So let's close in this reading for you and see who's connecting with you at the sun. Let's close in this reading for you here, guys. Spirit, can you speak for my collective energy? Please and thank you. We're having a cow. Give with unconditional love and grace. The cow is also connected to the mountain, guys, okay? So with this, I don't want to go deep because there are churches that embraces the cow connected to the mountain, okay? So I'll leave it there. For some of you already know, okay? So the cow is also, for some of you, it all depends as to who's ruling you or your family deity. Okay, when I say family deity, guys, I'm speaking of the totems that you carry, because those totems actually speaks of your deities. Ge o thoma o nanazela or ke re keng sereto, or wena o mmina tau majana mamashia marapo, or wena o mmina kgomo magata fase, okay, lefatshe le roma, okay, whether umina tau, umina tau, or whatever, this speaks of the deity that connects you with the spirit itself, okay? So listening to isithakazelo sakho or sereto sakageno, this will definitely be helpful because the words that are written there have some type of information of some sort. They will definitely give you an information as to who am I, okay? If you connect with the cow, surely you connect also with the mountain and the water. Okay, yeah, something like that here, guys. If umina komu, you are connected with the mountain and also with the water. Similarly, okay, if you are connected with the sun, you are connected with water, because for water to happen, the sun must rise. Okay, yeah, if you get what I'm saying, okay, the sun must actually return for the rain to happen. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's see, Spirit, can you speak more? And also remember, the cow represents the mother earth, okay? So this is why sometimes when you go to the water, the animals that you see there, they actually tell you something about yourself, your life, your journey, and also the self, who you are. So we're having a goat. A goat is saying act from your innate wisdom. So a goat is also connected to the mountain. You know that. The goat is actually a Capricorn energy. Okay. Yeah. So that's just that. Okay. So you could be Capricorn for some of you, or you connected to the goat or something like that here. Then we have a butterfly. This is spring. Okay. Butterfly is actually connected to spring. So it says be ready to transform with wisdom, because when spring actually arises, this is the time when you actually have to embrace the transformation that comes with the spirit and also the wisdom that comes with the spirit. And if the energy is somewhat disaligned, then you will get challenges here based on the energy itself, because it is not necessarily balanced as far as your auric field is concerned here, guys. Okay, yeah, so I feel like that's your overall energy. I don't want this to kind of like be long, okay? So I really hope it does resonate with some of you here. Do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. From me, guys, until then, you take care. Bye-bye.